Hello, I don't do very many radio videos anymore, but I've seen a few adverts for a radio. HamGeek, JMTech, basically little radio, APX 8000. Looks a bit like a Motorola, but of course isn't. Just a dual bander really. But I've seen some videos and people slagging these things off. So much so that I bought a couple just to have a fiddle with. And you know what? They're actually rather nice. I really don't get what the people are complaining about. They're not dirt cheap radios, but they're pretty high power. They're claimed to be 12 watts. This one manages 10. It's rather unique styling. But the best thing is that, look, you've got the display on the front. So, use your sort of display that you'd expect to get on a radio like this. But there's another one on the top. It's neat, isn't it? So when it's in its little belt clip cradle, you can look down and see what the frequency is without getting it out there. Amazing. The other thing, of course, is you can turn it round. If you turn it round, you've got what looks like a fairly ordinary walkie-talkie. You don't need to actually see all those keys and things like that are on the other side. It's got two PTTs, and I've seen people say about these PTTs, well, it's for left and right-handed operation. But it's not. When you've got it in your hand like that, that button there puts it into transmit with that microphone. If you turn it round, that button there puts that microphone on the air. So it's got two mics and the two PTTs. All they do is operate the different one on the sides. Dual band, 136, 174, 400, 470. Or at least that's the frequencies we've got in England. I rather like it. Sounds good. It's got a few gadgets on it. I'm not sure things like scramblers are particularly useful, but if you want one, it's got an inversion type scrambler on it, so I guess that's handy. But realistically, volume knob sticking out the side here, channel change on the top. Channel change knob actually is full 360 degrees, so it's a stepper, and typically it'll go through 32 memory channels. I've seen comments that says the software is a pile of rubbish, but even the software seems to work for me. I've got the software from the manufacturer, plugged it in, turned it on, perfectly straightforward. Enter the frequencies in boxes, press a button, sticks it in the radio. So I'm not trying to flog these or anything, but if you see these for sale, and they're not cheap, I mean, I think the price in the UK is about 140 quid, something like that. Bit cheaper if you buy it direct from China and take the chance. But realistically, it's not a bad radio. I could live with this. I think I'm going to hang on to these. They'll come in handy for something, but they're actually pretty useful radios. So don't believe the videos that say they're a pile of rubbish, because the two I've got here work really well. Look after yourselves. See you later.